Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of The Man Tracks.
Commentary on Christian life and culture from the pastor's wife.
And that's me, I guess. That's weird.
And the sidekick, that's me.
It was really weird. I was going to introduce myself, and then you just took it over.
I did. I just took it away from you.
Anyways, welcome to this podcast that is, yeah.
You're supposed to ask, are you ready?
I don't know. I guess I'm not. Clearly. Boy, that sneeze just threw me off.
It's been a weekend. We are so out.
A weekend, a month.
Oh my gosh. Everything is so busy right now.
It's crazy.
It's time to take a break from all the things that have a point, and that is the fun of this podcast. We love it. Are you ready to approach the news desk?
I am.
Awesome.
Why don't you go first this time?
Oh, all right. Mississippi Lego Club outfits injured turtle with new wheels.
Saw this story and I really want to hear it because I didn't actually look at it.
A Mississippi box turtle that lost its back legs getting around again thanks to a set of wheels custom built by a team of young Lego enthusiasts.
This is so cute.
I love it. The turtle, named Lieutenant Dan.
Of course it is.
In honor of the Legolas character from Forrest Gump.
Of course.
Was brought to the Central Mississippi Turtle Rescue in September after losing its back legs due to being hit by a car.
Aww. Pretty common, though.
For Westridge took Lieutenant Dan home as a foster pet. There are marks from scrapes, wear, and tear, but only from having two legs because he can't really get his shell up off the ground. So he'd been dragging himself around and scraped up his shell. The first Lego League in DeSoto County, which is composed of school children ages 9 to 14, took on the task of restoring Lieutenant Dan's mobility. The team worked for 2 hours to assemble Lego pieces into a sturdy wheelchair for the turtle.
Oh my gosh.
It's really cool to see a turtle in its own tiny car, first Lego League member River DeHaven said. Being able to let the turtle go outside and enjoy itself was definitely a good feeling.
Wow, that's so cute.
They said in a Facebook post that the wheels will help the turtle explore the outdoors when the weather warms up. The turtle is going to have a permanent home with this woman and her family.
Wow, that's so cute.
Is that not the best story ever? And guess what? There's video.
Is there really?
There's video of the turtle.
Of course.
Oh my gosh. I love the name. I love that a bunch of kids. I just figure it's a pretty simple setup, right?
I can imagine.
Some wheels, use some glue to make sure the Legos don't come apart or whatever, and then I just thought that was such a cute story.
That's cute. I feel like there was a missed opportunity though. They could have changed his name to Legolas or something. I don't know.
Legolas.
I mean, it's just I don't know. I don't know.
Legless.
I don't know. It's just, but I think it's fun. But that is so cute, and I really want to watch this video now.
Lieutenant Dan. I do like the name. That's very clever. Lieutenant Dan.
That's so cute.
Tom Hanks' voice.
Oh, man.
All right, what do you got?
So my first story here is a mysterious orb washes up on a Japanese beach.
What?
There's a video here, too. It's very strange. It's like a big... It's
orb.
Pretty decent size. Oh, so it's basically like a big. It looks like a giant ball. In Japanese authorities,
is it a weather balloon?
No, it is not. It's not as big as that weather balloon. Japanese authorities are investigating the origins of a mysterious iron ball that washed up on Hamamatsu City Beach.
What?
So it's nearly 5 feet in diameter. It's pretty sizable.
How could it wash up?
It washed up enough to make the police close off the beach because they didn't know if it was a mine or an explosive device.
Oh my God.
But upon x-raying it, they found out that it was actually hollow.
What?
It's so bizarre. They're
weird.
speculating that it could be a mooring buoy.
Okay.
Buoy. A mooring buoy that came loose and floated away. There's some weird handles on it, but they couldn't figure it out. I think that's weird. You see something, and you're like, we don't know what it is, but maybe it's a buoy. But they did x-ray it and did find that it wasn't explosive or anything.
Because that would be my first guess. I'd be like, oh, it's one of those mine things that we used to do during World War II where, we set up those minefields for the submarines and stuff.
It's very bizarre. It is. It's like a big a big iron ball.
I want
it's
to know
iron.
how a 5-foot iron ball floats. How on earth did that end up on the beach?
I mean, think about it though. Buoys are normally made of heavy material that.
That's so crazy to me, though.
But it's just it's enough so that the Japanese military and Coast Guard are reviewing photos of it to attempt to identify it.
Wow, that's so.
And I saw this in a couple different sources, but this was the 22nd.
Well, and
so
have you seen all that stuff recently about like UFOs and UFOs are real and everybody's talking about them? There's unidentified things and we don't know what they are. And I don't think that they're necessarily saying aliens. They're just saying we've got lots of unidentified stuff flying around. And it like, I don't know, it just feels like maybe this could be, you know, first contact.
We sent an iron ball.
We sent you this iron ball to freak you out. Honestly, though, I think that would be a really funny and probably very effective form of warfare to like just send weirdo stuff that has no like just an iron ball. It's there's nothing
distract
in it.
Us. We're just trying to scare you. Trying to
look, it's like,
identify it.
We should release like 24 weather balloons with nothing attached to them. Like just send them over China and they'll be like, what's that?
What's happening?
Maybe it's invisible camera. I can't see it. What's happening? That just enough
to throw you off. Mm-hmm. That's funny.
Because wouldn't that work? Like, it totally iron would. Ball shows up on your shore.
It totally would.
What is this?
We don't know what it is. Nobody touch it. It's a bomb.
All right. We're just cooking through these stories. My next one is TikTok parents apologize for video showing how to sneak a toddler onto a Disney ride.
I heard about this
You did?
one. I did.
It's ridiculous. A Florida family who went viral. Florida family who went
Florida man and a woman.
It makes sense though, right? They're TikTok influencers who are doing something with Disney.
Oh yeah,
of course they're gonna be from, you know. The Florida family who went viral for a TikTok video that showed how to make their toddler son meet the height requirement for a certain thrill ride at Disney theme park is now apologizing for the quote-unquote shoe hack.
Oh my gosh.
The family also removed all the videos that were referencing the hack, save for a single apology video where they claim with influence comes responsibility.
Oh my gosh.
But that's the problem with influencers.
So they I heard that they claimed they were just joking. But that seems like they only backpedaled when they realized they were getting pushback from their followers.
Yeah, so they actually changed their story 2 or 3 times.
Oh, jeez.
And that caused people to kind of go,
yeah, but here's what I think. We need to just cancel TikTok. It's done.
The whole construct of influencers, people who have become popular, many of whom have become popular for very low bar reasons. Like they're not the greatest scholars or they're not the best authority, and yet we invest so much trust in them and we give them authority and over our
let's be clear, I do not give them
you
my
don't
trust.
Well, but you've got some, like, you probably follow some Instagram influencers.
I do follow some
stuff,
people, and I like definitely I just it amazes me that this is our world today. Like this is how people make money. It just makes me sad, honestly.
It all started when Ty and Haley Kelly posted a video where they glued flip-flop bottoms to their son's shoes.
How old is their kid?
I don't know. He's not quite 38 inches tall. So I don't know how tall that is. 38 inches. What is that?
Well, that's 3 feet.
2 inches. So
about Liam's height, maybe
8, 9 years old. Though Ty Keller described the shoe gluing as the quote ultimate theme park hack, others weren't as impressed by the couple's ingenuity, feeling, as one YouTuber commenter noted, that they seem to care more about a YouTube video than your child's safety.
That kind of is dangerous, though. Those height requirements and stuff are there for a very specific reason.
Well, and at first they responded to the criticism by saying it was fake. Oh, we were just kidding. It was fake. I would never condone any parent for trying to put their kid on a ride that they aren't tall enough for, he said in the clip. You don't know what happened in the video. You didn't see him actually go on any rides. And it's like, okay, that's worse. You made this video that is fake. Like, he claimed that his son actually is tall enough for the rides, but he didn't acknowledge that somebody first viewing the video in that context might take his advice seriously. So at first he was like, oh, it was fake. It wasn't real.
You didn't expect people to take your advice seriously. You are literally an influencer. That's literally what you do. You expect people to take your thing seriously so that you will profit from what they have done.
That changed on Friday when the couple posted an apology video. In the apology, they said they now realize what started off as us trying to make an entertaining video for our audience that we thought you'd enjoy quickly turned into us realizing that what we put on our platform has more consequences than we initially thought.
Oh, darn. You realize there's consequences to your actions? Oh, man. So did every other 3-year-old.
Ty and Kelly admitted that while their own son was unharmed from the video, they realized their actions could influence other parents and potentially dangerous shoe stunt on their own kids.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, and it's one of those things, it's like, Haley Kelly says she hopes their followers give them a chance to prove that we love our children and they take their responsibility as influencers seriously. So I find the whole thing fascinating, like, because I don't know anything about these particular people.
I've never heard of them before in my
life.
life.
The construct of influencer, I mean, people post these videos. Most of them, at least the ones I know of, are like comedy and goofy fun podcasts, and they like, you know, they make fun goofy things, and people invest an enormous amount of trust and give them authority, and then let them be a massive voice in their life. Based on no criteria, like they are.
You don't personally know these people.
They're just trying to get more likes and clicks and followers. That's what they make videos for. And then there's like, and that's fine. I guess, like, on the one hand, I don't feel that it is evil or wrong to pursue internet fame. I don't think it's great to pursue any fame, but that part's not what bothers me. The fact is that, like, once these people have a platform, there's no like rating system or vetting process, or you know what I mean, like
anything goes. Yeah,
it's just, you can make a video about anything you want and no one can stop you, and you can put the damage out there. You know, like, if you make a TV show, it's got to go through the various like levels before it ends up in front of our eyeballs. But it doesn't with influencers. Anyone can post anything. And I don't know, that level of freedom just seems really risky and irresponsible.
It is risky and irresponsible.
As we
also, for those in the world that don't have common sense, to not follow, even riskier.
I don't trust the world. The world does not have any
either.
common sense. It's just a bad construct.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And I don't know how to fix it. It's the internet, right? There's just no way to like get around it.
I know how to fix it. You just
shut it down.
You just delete TikTok. Just walk away from the Twitter. TikTok, just shut it down.
I gotta say, there's not very many, like, there's not really the equivalent of an influencer on Twitter. You see it a lot on Instagram and TikTok.
That's true, Instagram.
And because it's all video based, right? Mm-hmm. There's some of that on Facebook, but mostly they're just sharing.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Facebook.
They're just, yeah. But Twitter, you really can't, because it's words mostly. There's not going to be like, I posted another video. Like, that's
I'm not easily influenced by your words.
It's true.
Yeah, but it's true. It is. It's mostly because it's mostly a visual type of thing that you're watching.
Oh, and YouTube. YouTube influencers.
Oh,
That's
I forgot about
People
YouTube.
post videos a lot on that.
Yeah.
All right, what's your next story?
All right, so my next story, my last story here is, it's called, Is Your Feline Okay? There's an app that tells you if your cat is happy. So it's an app that reads your cat's face and helps you monitor your cat's health to know whether or not your cat is happy. So you use your phone to take a snapshot, and it will use an analysis on the app to tell whether your feline is feeling pain or if they are happy. So it apparently the app looks at ear and head position, eye narrowing, muzzle tension, and whisker change to detect distress. This article is from 2021, so this is not
so it's
new.
an older article.
This is an older article.
There's
and this
an
is
app
yes
to detect cat emotion.
Right? So it's just...
I'm not so sure.
It helps human cat owners. Why would you specify that it has to be a human cat owner? I don't know.
My dog has 3 cats.
Dog cat owners using this app to more easily witness if their cat...
The brown bear that lives next door has 2 cats.
What? I'm a wizard. But it helps cat owners know if their cat is in pain or not. We're able to train a machine.
Cats will let you know.
Like, I mean, seriously, if your cat runs away and hides under the bed, it's pretty good indicator that your cat's not feeling so good. But it's so funny to me. Like, it learns the patterns from images of cats' faces, and cat owners should look at their whole pet's body to really know. It seems like this is a Canadian.
If its claws are embedded in your leg, it's upset.
Yeah, it's like giving you tips on what to do if your cat is... So usually cats are worried or scared when they hold their tail really tight and tense to them. Yes, actually, tails are a pretty good indicator for a lot of animals what their emotion is. You can also look at their faces and their ears.
I just love, like... And okay, so you're familiar with RBS, right? Resting...
Yeah.
Angry lady syndrome, and so it's like people who even when they're just sitting there, they look like they're angry.
Yes, I've looked in the mirror, JJ. I know
that's how I feel about cats, though.
Yeah,
right?
They
always look the same. True. There's not like a difference if a cat is happy. Like, I look at our cats and I'm like, "You're mad," and then he'll start purring, and it's like, "Oh, you're not mad." Like, I don't think you can take a picture of a face and
Isn't
know.
that weird though? Like, I mean, it's true. Like there are a lot of signs you can look for in cats to like see how they're doing. But like, I mean, I just think cats in general always do look a little bit grumpy. Like cats just they think they're better than
Maybe
you.
we're just bad cat owners, and our cats are just always mad.
No, our cats are actually really, really friendly cats
It's
all
true.
the time.
They're
Our
very
cats
happy.
we have never been bitten or scratched purposefully by our cats. So I feel like our cats are like in the
I've tried to put a
anomaly.
cat in the bath before, and they scratched me then.
Yeah,
but
we used to bathe our cats, which is weird now that I think about it. But regardless,
We didn't have
I
kids yet.
didn't
We
need
didn't
an
know.
app to tell me that my cat hated the bathtub. I just listened to his bellowing and claw marks everywhere. So that existed. I don't know if it still does. I have to look it up. But
That's amazing,
yeah.
though.
Yeah. So next time you're wondering, is my cat happy?
What's the app called? Does it say?
It was called, let's see here.
I just need to know.
Tably. Tably. Tably.
An app. I'm gonna go see if it still exists because it's a couple years old. But Tably, if it's free, I'll download it. I'll go.
This is an article. It's a Reuters article from 2021.
Reuters. I feel like Reuters is such a reputable news organization that every now and then when they do stuff like that,
Yeah,
it's
I know.
like,
It's
what are
like,
you doing?
what? Is this for real?
I love it. Oh my gosh, a cat. A cat.
I just, I thought that was kind of
Emotion.
funny.
It's like a mood ring for your cat.
A little bit, yeah. So that's there. If you need it, I'm waiting for one to come.
We're just
for
learning
my
all
dog.
kinds of stuff. There's Disney TikTok influencers, and there's cats, and oh my gosh,
Whew, it's a whole world
with
out
Lego
there.
legs and all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah.
This is a good day. I'm just learning all kinds of
I'm
good
glad
stuff.
you're so happy.
I am. All right,
I have
are you
no idea.
ready for the sponsor of your life?
Sure.
You want to go first?
I can go first. So mine's going to be kind of general, and I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it before. But just this week, I had to organize. I enjoyed organizing and planning and executing Asher's first birthday party.
Yes.
And to do so, I often, check out the Pinterest.
Oh yes, you do.
So I had some good ideas that I got from Pinterest.
You
so
did. It was a very
this week
cute party.
it was fun. We had a good time. We had family come, celebrated him. He's
Woohoo.
1 today.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
You mean last Sunday? Because
I'm
it's
sorry,
Friday
you're right. The
now.
26th, which is when we're recording. He's 1. So we
Ruining the
celebrated his
illusion.
party, and a lot of great ideas on Pinterest. So
Well,
Pinterest.
let's tell them the theme. The theme was Happy Bee Day.
Yes,
as
it
in
was-
like buzzing bees.
Yes, it was like a honeybee theme.
Everything
So we
was
had
like yellow and black and white, and we had balloon arch and
that
like
was fun.
honey cake and
Yeah,
it
the
was-
honey, the milk and honey cake was my favorite.
That
I
was
think.
really good.
And then chicken and waffles with honey drizzled on top.
Very
and
cute.
Yeah, we had a bee-shaped cheese ball.
Yep, the cheese
was
ball
there,
shaped like a
but-
bee. It was awesome.
It was a lot of fun. The kids had a great time, and it was
so
fun.
The thing that's sponsoring is Pinterest.
Pinterest, yeah. We'll say
Pinterest kind of
Pinterest is
crushed it.
sponsoring
They
my
came
life.
in handy.
It does.
was.
It comes in handy a lot.
Oh man,
So.
that was such a fun. It was very cute. You got the onesie, right?
Yeah.
The Asher. It actually had his name.
It
on
did, yeah.
That was really cool. And see, and I do want everyone to be very aware that all that's you. Like I don't help.
Oh yeah,
at
I don't even
all.
think you knew what the birthday
Nope.
theme
I was just as delighted as all our party guests to discover what the theme
what
was.
chicken and waffles for lunch? What's this? A
This is
cheese
awesome.
ball.
My job is wrestle with the boys in the other room so you can have some peace in the kitchen.
That's true.
That's all I'm good for. All right, for me, I definitely got to give a shout out. Okay, so as people know, we're moving to a new house, and we went out to Freeland, and we went to the house, and we went out there. We finally closed on our house, and we get out there, and we're gonna like do a bunch of work. We're gonna start cleaning it before we move in, and we get to the house, and there's like inches of ice and snow all over the driveway, and I was completely caught by surprise. I was like, oh no, of course there's snow. So we street parked it, and then I realized I gotta go get a shovel. So I went to the nearby hardware store. It's called Pat's Hardware and Supply, and there's like half that's a grocery store and half that's a hardware store. So it's like a Home Depot and a Kroger glued together, and it's called Pat's, and it's like super close to our house, and it was amazing. It was like the best experience I've ever had in a small town, little store. It was so fun. I walk in, the guy greets me at the door, asks my name, remembered it, and said it several times throughout my visit. And he's the owner of the store. And he's like, my dad's Pat, and I'm this guy. And it was awesome. He was so friendly. He was so like chipper and cheerful, asked good questions, gave me space when I needed to look at the stuff. And it was just, it was very like small town vibe and very personable, like. It was great. It was such a good experience. I came back like
I know.
elated.
I was going to say, your reaction was even better than the actual visit, I'm sure, the way you came out there walking. I bet Pat's son.
I was like,
He's
this
so
is the
cool.
best. I just... Honestly, okay, so when we first got married, we lived in Chicago. Mm-hmm. I love city living. I'm such a city boy. I love apartments and living with all the people and having, you know, like a restaurant across the street from your apartment complex and being able to take, you know, public transportation. You never use your car. I love all of that. And so I always thought I did not like small town living. It was like you had to choose either or. And I only like cities. I don't like small town living. But we have lived in 3 small towns, we have lived in 2 and we're moving to another small town, and I love it. I just like when we were up in the UP, awesome. Just love that homey feeling. Where we live here in Flushing, love it. Just small towns are so awesome.
They are. They truly are.
And so special shout out to Pat's Hardware. Specifically Stan the man, who is Pat's son, and he did such a great job, and I will be shopping there a lot when we move
yeah, we'll be like, you know, a stone's throw away from the place. So
if you're ever in Freeland, Michigan, go hit up Pat's Hardware, because it was awesome. It was such a great experience.
Also come visit us if you're in Freeland.
Yes,
you know, we will be there.
Come say hi. Not for a couple weeks, but
wow. By the time this podcast episode airs, it'll be a week.
It's true. Oh my gosh, it's coming right up.
I know.
All right, but there was definitely sponsor in my life.
Very cool.
All right, you ready? Okay, I
don't actually know what we're doing.
I have 2 bits for us today. Okay. So first is just a real quick detour into Midwest Moments.
Oh.
If you remember, we haven't done one of these in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Midwest Moments is we are both very Midwest, very Michigander, and there are some things, just cultural elements that are laughable and worth poking fun at. And so today I want to talk about just another level of our insistence to not accept help, and that is young people wearing the proper clothing for winter. We will not do it, and there's just something in the air, like you become a teenager and suddenly sweaters are the only thing you are willing to wear out in the snow. They will not wear their coats, and then there's this thing. So we went sledding with the youth group, and the teenagers, we go out there and we get our sleds out there, and there's a kid with no gloves on.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's winter, it's cold, it's wet, we're out on the hill going sledding, and he's like, oh, I'm fine. And one of the youth leaders was like, I have extra gloves. Here's a pair of extra gloves. And he literally says, oh no, I'm fine. And it wasn't like he was being disrespectful. It was like, I'm not allowed to accept help from you. I'm totally fine.
I'm too good for that. I'm too cool. I'm too
I
teenager.
think there's like, I don't know if it's like a guilt trip. Like we feel like I failed to adequately prepare myself, and so I am not allowed. Like this is my punishment.
The stubbornness.
I'm not.
There's like, stuck with your own.
I'm not allowed
poor
to
decisions.
I leaned on him. I was like, no, come on, put your gloves on. We'll go. And he did. He had a great time. He wore the gloves the whole time, and we were out there for much longer. I'm sure, because if you don't wear gloves, you want to stop sooner, right?
Oh heck yeah.
But I was laughing because it's so common. Yeah. I've done it. You've done it. Mm-hmm. We've all done it because this is the way the Midwest is.
Yep.
We if we forget to fully prepare ourselves, then it's our punishment.
We resign ourselves to the punishment of our own bad choices.
We cannot accept help from other people.
Absolutely
There's something in the water up here. All right, so that was my little Midwest moment that I just had to like detour into. All right, so now it's time for another round of my off-brand childhood. This is my personal favorite game of all the games that we play. I love this game. And so today's category, for those who are not familiar with this game, my off-brand childhood is like, you know, that thing where cereals where there's like Honey Nut Cheerios, and then there's the off-brand version Honey Nut Toasted O's or whatever. We all had it growing up. We would grab the bag of Honey Nut Toasted O's instead of Honey Nut Cheerios. We never bought that name brand nonsense. So we found that it's a lot of fun to pick a category and come up with off-brand versions of stuff. And so today's category is in-person stores, parentheses, restaurants included.
Okay.
All right, so there's very simple rules. You come up with the off-brand version of something that fits in the topic. For example, we came up with 2 quick examples. Peppers is the off-brand version of Chili's restaurant, and House Junction is the off-brand version of
Home Depot.
Home Depot. Very nice. Okay, so I posted this to Twitter and Facebook, and we have a whole bunch of them. So I have a few. Some of these we know, some of these we don't. So we'll just go through them.
Okay.
Banana flies.
Applebee's.
I like this one. Tiny Centurion. It's the off-brand pizza place.
Oh, yeah, Little Caesars.
Little Caesars.
That's cute.
This one, actually, I think this one came from you. Milk Princess is the off-brand.
Oh, yeah, Dairy Queen. I did think of that one. It sounds weird now that I think about it. It's like a lactation company. Don't go there.
Dairy Queen. No, Milk Princess. Ooh, that sounds terrible. All right, I was very proud of this one. Mandolin Middle.
Guitar Center.
Guitar Center.
Oh my gosh, that's bad.
No, I don't have money for that name brand Guitar Center. I go to Mandolin Middle.
That's just dumb.
This one was submitted by like 6 or 7 different people. It's Bullseye.
Target.
Okay, so I was testing this out on people earlier today. Some of them really struggled with this one, but let's walk through them. Super Purchase.
Best Buy.
Nice. Super Purchase. Floor Blue. Mm-hmm.
Lowe's?
Nope.
No.
Or it could be Ceiling Blue.
Ceiling
or floor.
Walgreens.
There you go. Floor Blue, Walgreens.
Okay.
Wrong Help.
Rite Aid.
Boom. And then remember, this one was really tricky. Astro Dollars. Starbucks.
That's
nice. Right. Well done.
Jeez.
PJ Nichols.
Mm-hmm. JCPenney.
Yeah. That's good.
Oh, that's
right?
good. I like that one.
That's from our friend Catherine. This one, there's no real way to guess this. It's B and X instead of A and W.
Oh, it's just the next letter in the alphabet.
It's just the next letters. I go to B and X, not A and W. At one time, a youth owned.
Old Navy? No.
Well, that's good. I kind of like that. No, at one time, a youth owned. It's a secondhand shop for kids' clothes.
Once Upon a Child.
Pretty good, right?
That's pretty good.
Fast Journey. It's like a gas station kind of place, I think.
Fast Journey.
Mm-hmm.
Slow Drive?
No, it's synonyms. Fast.
Oh, they're synonyms, not antonyms.
Yeah.
Fast. Quick Stop?
Quick Trip.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's what, I don't know much about Quick Trips, but
yeah.
Lonnie Corporal. Oh, sorry. It's a Canadian thing. Looney Corporal. Do you know what a loony is?
It's money.
Mm-hmm. It's the Canadian version of a
dollar.
Mm-hmm. Looney Corporal.
Oh, Dollar General?
Yeah.
Nice.
Activity Waiting Room.
Activity? Oh, GameStop?
No. Oh. Activity Waiting Room. So waiting room. It could also be activity foyer.
Game hall?
Not a game.
Activity?
Mm-hmm.
Fun? Toy?
Or here, I'm going to edit it a little bit. So this is from a buddy, Jason Strong. So let's say habit foyer.
Habit?
Mm-hmm.
Habit.
Or activity. Oh, maybe this is trickier than I thought.
Maybe I'm just not very good at this game.
Well, it's easy for me. I got the answer sitting right there.
Activity.
That is a habit.
Craft?
It's
hobby?
a craft.
Hobby Lobby.
There you go.
Jeez, that was painful. That hurts.
I like it. So, switching over to Facebook, because there are so many, 27 comments. Good grief. You ready?
Yes.
I'm going to go through some of them we already know.
Okay.
Tortilla Dingaling.
Taco Bell.
Wrong Aid.
Right Aid.
Good. This one, Appalachian Cooked Poultry.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. Appalachian Cooked Poultry.
Doesn't roll off the tongue.
That's good.
As well.
It's not quite as, smooth.
All right. Pomegranate Wasps, 2 for $20 special.
Applebee's.
Quentin and Foible's Booksellers.
Barnes and Noble.
Mm-hmm. Rhythm and Blues. Oh, that's clever.
Rhythm and blues?
Yep. Rhythm and blues. It took me a good long time to think of this, or to figure this out. I didn't actually figure it out. I guessed the wrong thing. So it's rhythm and blues. And I said, well, maybe it's Hard Rock Cafe. I felt like that was a good guess, but he said, nope, it's Arby's.
Oh, like R&B?
R&B.
Oh, that's really clever. I like that. Shout out.
Shout out to John Waldo for that. That was just, I thought that was really clever.
That's really good.
Rhythm and blues, Arby's.
That's good.
All right, Wesley Coburn said sandwich royalty.
Burger King.
Yep. Money plant.
Dollar Tree.
Yep. And then there are two that he said that I still don't know the answer for. Flaming discs.
Flaming?
I still keep coming back to like, it must be a type of pizza or something. Flaming discs. And diversion hallway.
Diversion hallway. Is this person live in Michigan?
I do not know. We're Twitter friends who became Facebook friends because Twitter friends are real friends. But I don't actually know where he lives.
But they live in the U.S.?
Yes, I'm pretty sure he's from the U.S. Flaming discs, diversion hallway. I got nothing. It's listeners, if you can think of what these are the off-brand versions of, otherwise I could go ask him, but I don't want to. I want to get it.
Version hallway?
I don't know.
See, like I said before, it's hard to tell sometimes because you could either be playing it one way where you're using synonyms of the word, or sometimes I do it where I use antonyms of the word. So it's like...
In the off-brand world, anything goes. Right? I mean, you can get it.
I suppose that's true.
All right, contest halt.
GameStop.
Yeah. Yep. We've got two other bullseyes. My new friend Samuel Pageant, I just met him like a couple weeks ago. He said door store, and I think it's door instead of...
Oh, Walmart?
Door store, Walmart. Right?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I like that.
Yep. Partition store.
Oh, Walmart.
I think is another one for Walmart. This one's tricky, and I don't know what she means. From our friend Paulette Cordish. Orchards. Trees? I don't know. Forest?
Orchards.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe she just means Applebee's.
That was the one that came to me, Applebee's, but there's nothing in Applebee's that says orchards.
No, that's true, but there are apples and there are bees and then orchards.
It's true.
So
it's true. Orchards.
A
storefront, in-person store that is like forests or trees or arboretum. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so listeners, if you can come up with anything, hit us up on the social medias, which, by the way, I am so behind on posting all that stuff.
Yeah, you're terrible. We should fire you.
Yeah,
Hire
at least reduce my pay.
Social media.
We do. If we had
influencer
lots of money, we would, hire a
social media coordinator.
I just need you to post all these stories all the time.
Make us seem more important than we really are.
I think my favorite so far is Rhythm and Blues.
That's good. That's really clever.
That's so clever. It's a great off-brand name. So, New Magenta.
Yeah, Old Navy. This is me.
Space
Gap.
I thought that was really tricky, right? Like
I thought I could either do that or separation.
Separation or underscore. That would be a very trendy name. Underscore. This is underscore. What? It's the Gap.
I'm wearing the Gap.
Yeah. But I think underscore is too trendy of a name for the Gap, right? Like that doesn't work. Fiesta Town.
Fiesta Town?
Yeah. They sell balloons and stuff.
Oh, Party City?
Party City!
For some reason, all I came to mind was Qdoba, and I was like, that's not a fiesta. Oh, boy.
All right. Hey, that was fun.
Yeah, it was good. I like that.
This game. It's always good. I just love hanging out with you, talking to you. It's a good time.
It's okay. No, really, though, I do enjoy it.
And let's see. Actually, I'm just going to a bunch more. We do have a GoFundMe that is out there if people want to help us continue to improve our podcast. We're always looking to upgrade. We have upgraded partially, and you can tell, like, the audio is cleaner and better. But we would love to continue upgrading, so if you want to check out that, there will be a link in the show notes. Also, hit us up on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Leave us a review, 5 stars, whatever. If you leave us a positive review or a negative review, we will read it on the air and give you a shout out because we are so grateful. Because apparently leaving reviews pumps us up in the algorithm and helps more people find this fun, goofy, comedy Christian podcast.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Music Town, for the UFO theme song. Did you say that already?
I did not.
Okay.
Thank you for saying it.
Yes.
Are you ready to send us out with the mom joke of the week?
I am ready
Let's
for
hear it.
this. What does a spy do when he is cold?
What does a spy do when he's cold? I don't know.
He goes undercover.
Oh, that hurt my stomach.
I know. All right, everyone. See you
Bye,
next week.
everyone.